What's up, guys? It's Crash, and Battlefield tweeted this morning, and this has to be beta information, right? So let's go ahead and check it out. Is this real life? This is music from last week. Are you kidding me? All right, guys, I'm not mad. Just disappointed. Let me know in the comments how many of you guys got that tweet notification and then rush to check your phone and check out the Battlefield Twitter and see that it's actually a soundtrack that was posted last week. Let me know the disappointment that filled your heart whenever you saw that, if it was like mine. But anyway, guys, today I guess there's not going to be any information regarding the beta that's allegedly going to take place next week, so we need to cope. It's time for some copium. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop into Reddit and see what everybody's talking about. I did some of these Reddit recaps whenever we didn't even know what the game was going to be called, when it was Battlefield 6 subreddit. So we're going to look at the BF 2042 Reddit, see what people are talking about, kind of react to it, spark some discussion to try to stay sane while we wait for information. It's crazy. Like, I'm really not mad at all. I'm just really intrigued on how this is going to play out. We're not getting any information, and it is literally 32 days until the early access starts for the release of the game. 32 days. There's still all these specialists we don't know about, Hazard Zone we don't know about, the beta we don't know about, a lot of stuff we don't know about. But anyway, guys, I thought we could hop over into Reddit and just see what people are talking about and kind of react to it. All right, let's see what everybody's talking about. So this one, Boris Gaming. Man, I can't wait for the comments where people are going to say Boris looks like Crash. People on my Twitch stream have already been saying it. How do I? Is it close? Everybody's going to start saying I look like Boris. I can just feel it. Except Boris has way more hair than I do, so got you there. Bots reviving other bots. Few things I've noticed in the league play. See this right here, like they're saying the bots play well. Bots are better than 90% of Battlefield players. It looks like they're reviving them, which is cool. I don't know how that's going to work, but I also saw the bots in the technical test doing some really terrible stuff. A lot of them had vehicles. They got in vehicles and they were like stuck on rocks and walls and just trying to drive, and they couldn't. So there were bots like stuck on the map in different places, and you'd hear vehicles thinking one's coming, and then, oh, it's just a bot that's stuck. So that was kind of weird. So the bots aren't what you think they are. I'm overall kind of curious how the bots are going to play out, because a couple times I got extremely frustrated because I would have to shoot bots and then I'd see an actual enemy player and I'd be out of ammo and have to reload and get destroyed because I was trying to take out bots in the meantime. So I don't know how I feel about the bots. Hopefully the servers fill up quick and it's not a big deal. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, so this could also be said for the tweet today. This is, so basically, again, I'm Boris. That's exactly how I felt. See what clouds most we want. What do you see, babe? I see us together forever. Oh, the beta. Nice, pretty much, dude. The community is dying for this thing. It's insane. Yep, here it is. They read my mind. They read my mind. There it is. Twitter notification. And then see, look, my head's right over Boris. I'm already him. See? All right, what else you got? The first post from them since September 7th is promoting the soundtrack. That's a week late too. That's just insane to me, guys. I didn't even realize that. So since September 7th, this is what we have, and we're like a week or two from the beta. Like, we have to be a week or two for beta. I guess the way to look at it is they are literally running out of time to not tell us anything. So I mean, I guess that's good. Fan art, dude, that looks nice. Give me that poster. Put that in my office. That is sweet. People are really talented. I've said that a lot. I love it. It's been one entire month since Exodus, and DICE hasn't posted anything on their YouTube channel. Yeah, Lassie did a tweet about this like the other day. It was like 32 days since we got Exodus, you know, any form of like long content from DICE, and then we're 31 days until launch. So we're almost on the other side of it. We're closer to launch than we were from this, and the lack of information is just crazy. It's crazy. A few loadouts Temporal did on the playtest. Yeah, so pretty much Temporal was like, hey, there's no Battlefield information today, so he tweeted this. I saw it. So we can see, can I zoom out on that, dude? Yeah. All the stuff that you can get on the M1A5 tank and T28. It shows the primary, gunner 2, all that stuff. So that's that. You guys, if you don't follow Temporeal on Twitter, you should, because he's literally the only one coming out with Battlefield information right now. What is your favorite 2042 specialist based on appearance? For me, it's Espinoza. He looks so badass. I think he's Dice's favorite because he appears a lot in the trailers. Yeah, he is around a lot in the trailers for sure. One of the specialists we haven't seen anything about. We know that he probably uses a riot shield to push through objectives. Also, based on data mines, it looks like he's resistant to explosives, which was one of my assumptions from the gameplay trailer as well. So that's pretty cool that we kind of nailed that on the channel here. But yeah, he looks really fun to play. I'm just excited to see how they play out. I hope that we don't see a bunch of metas form where people just use the same specialist with the same loadout. Balancing is going to be tough, but the overall variety in gameplay, if it gets balanced, I think is going to be really good. What's your opinion about this skin? It looks really good. I'm very sad of Michael K. Williams passing. I think we all are, but that skin looks really good. What I love about the Portal is the tool is built like Scratch software. See, I don't know. What do you guys think about Portal? Like, okay, I know nothing about computer programming, and seeing this, it scares the crap out of me. So I feel like I'm going to be playing the Dice modes and then any community modes that other people make. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys are like really good with coding and things like that, and this is something that you guys are looking forward to, because I see that picture right there and it kind of scares the crap out of me, not gonna lie. When the beta finally drops, it's been 84 years. Dude, it's gonna be way longer than that. I believe we all need to read this. It's usually management publishers that ruins the game, not the devs. Yeah, I thought that. I feel like this day and age, it's really hard to be a developer, I feel like, because the game success is no longer based on how many people play your game or how many people love your game, or, you know, if it's a good game, if it's polished or not. Games are only based on success on how much money they make, and how much money they make post-launch, live service, and microtransactions. So I feel like developers truly love their game. It has to be. It's something that they're attached to, that they have to be proud of. And then they probably get all these mandates and things from higher up, from like EA and stuff, that say, hey, you need to do this with your releasing, you need to do this with your marketing, the microtransactions have to do to this. Or if you don't make enough money, we're going to axe the funding for your game and you're going to have to do something else. So I feel like devs nowadays, in the climate where everything's judged on microtransaction revenue after the fact, you hear it in earnings calls and stuff all the time. I feel like it is a very difficult time to be a dev, and we definitely do need to keep that in mind for sure, especially with everything going on and everybody working from home. Just another extra challenge. We all want to see newer old weapons and gadgets in Battlefield 2042, but we're all sure that the majority of BF community does not want to see such garbage as the mortar. I don't know. It's the satisfaction that you get from killing someone with a mortar, to me, is far outweighed by the frustration that you get when you get killed by a mortar. They just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. But it's kind of not Battlefield unless you have some kind of cheesy, ridiculous mechanic that makes you upset. Finally, dude, this guy is hyped that we got the soundtrack from last week today. He's loving it. He's loving it right there. Crouch running, pretty simple questions. I'll keep it short. BF fight a crouch running, and it was hella helpful movement system. Did anyone know if crouch running is coming back? I didn't look when I played the tech test. I didn't think to look at crouch running, but it is kind of an often overlooked mechanic that I use a lot in Battlefield 5, like sneaking up on tanks, like staying low in the trenches and stuff. So I definitely hope it does come back. One feature I still pray for to make into Battlefield 2042 is a crash landing. A lot of that stuff that was leaked early is going to be very interesting to see if it plays out. I feel like after the beta, one of the videos I look forward to making is I'm going to go back and look at all the leaks and see which ones were BS and which ones were actually true. So I think it's going to be cool and interesting to look at all the leaks over the last several months and then see if they were true or not. So that's definitely one of them that I'm going to be looking at. List of a few features I hope will return. Manual leaning, yes, I really like that. Crouch running, just talked about it. Iron sight, scope, zoom customization, yeah, that actually was pretty nice. It gave a lot of flexibility to the sights and things like that for Battlefield 1. Rolling to lower negate fall damage Battlefield, it's not important, just a fun feature. Yeah, I could go either way on that too. I think this is pretty accurate. What do you guys think? Manual leaning is something I use a lot on keyboard and mouse in Battlefield 5. I like it a lot, so I hope we have it. I feel like we will, since they said that they're basing the movement off of Battlefield 5. So that would be good. And crouch running, yeah, we just talked about it's actually pretty useful. Again, Tempo Real coming through with the actual game information when no one else will. We have Tempo Real, so there's a lot of that stuff we looked at. Subsonic ammo has me intrigued. I feel like maybe that's something that you might have to couple with a suppressor, maybe to not get hit indicators. I'm just speculating here. What do you guys think of all this stuff? A lot of sites and things like that. So it appears you can kind of select pregame what you want to be in the plus system. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun breaking these attachments down and things like that and seeing how they affect gameplay when we do our Battlefield University series. But shout out Tempo Real coming out with the information. We need this beauty included in the full beta. My most eagerly anticipated map. What's your guys' most anticipated? This is Hourglass, I feel like. What do you guys is your most anticipated map? Because I think Kaleidoscope looks really cool, and I'm very excited to see Renewal, the map where it's desert on one side and lush and green on the other side. I'm really excited to see that map. So what maps are you guys hoping to see in the beta? I'd be very interested to see what you're kind of thinking based on the limited imagery that we've seen of these maps. Dice, why? Concern. People at Dice through the sub. Essentially, I feel like this is probably saying that why is there no communication? So I feel like there's two schools of people out there, and I definitely see both sides. Like, where's the information? You're totally throwing the marketing. And then there's a group of people that's like, well, if you're not saying anything, it's getting people talking about the game and creating intrigue, and more people are talking about it. But we're running out of stuff to talk about, and I feel like that group of people is getting smaller and smaller. Let's check the comments of this. Having a week of silence and then breaking the silence with old news is so annoying. Dice, best I can do is old info. And that's another thing. I don't understand why the trailers and the specialist trailers are of old builds. Like, there's a lot of things that, you know, the HUD is definitely not finished. Textures have changed between the trailers, and the most recent trailers appear to have older, less detailed textures on them. So it's really weird. I've never seen the little bit of promotional material that we do have is of old builds, and I've never seen that before in a game very much. Usually by the time it gets to promotional materials and you want to show off the game, you want to create a great impression. So you want the most up-to-date, best looking game that you can do. So I don't know. We should hear by something tomorrow. If the beta is for the 22nd, if they go beyond that, they really are pushing the envelope. Yeah, I feel like we're already there, man. It's crazy. And I think it's exacerbated by the fact that the other games releasing later are putting out so much more info. And we kind of sit here as Battlefield fans like, come on, man. Like, let us know what's up. I'm at the point where I don't want to play other games and I'm just waiting for Battlefield 2042. Dude, I feel this. I feel this so much. I'm tired of the old settings of Battlefield 1 and 5. 5 is so stale because of the lack of content for so long, and I've been kind of maining that game. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 5. And then I tried to play, the other day I tried to play Insurgency Sandstorm. I play like a little bit of Halo. I've even dropped into PUBG recently. Played a little bit of Rebirth Island on Warzone, and I'm the same way, dude. I'm literally fully focused on Battlefield 2042, and that's all I want to play. So I totally get this feeling. Is that where you guys are at too? I don't know. That's where I'm at. But anyway, guys, I think that's about all we're going to talk about today. The video is getting long enough. There's not a lot going on, so I figured we do some copium, look at Reddit, talk about some things. And I'm very interested to see what side of the fence you are on in regards to the marketing and lack of communication. Are you on the side of no marketing is good marketing, it's creating controversy and people are talking about it? Or are you like, guys, please give us some info. I want to get excited about this game, break stuff down, look at it, and know what I'm buying in the lead up to the game. Which side of that fence are you guys on? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be a friend, tell a friend, and we'll see you on the next one.